Good evening. I'm actually about to get ready to go to bed, but I thought it'd be fun to do an evening portion of this vlog. I feel like I haven't done like an evening talking segment in so long. And the last time I did one, it felt very relaxing. And I think it's nice to have a relaxing element to these vlogs where it's not always hustle and bustle, some type of trip, some type of shopping, some type of something that I'm active, and let's just like dial it back and relax. I do have a cup of sleepy time tea with me, and I do think it's a great way to cap off the rest of the day. I feel like this whole week was just a lot of hustle and bustle, and I haven't given myself the time to just relax and just be on my phone guilt-free for hours. I usually try to avoid being on my phone, and I do a pretty good job of that. But I thought it would be just fine for me to just allow myself to just free range on TikTok and just enjoy myself. And I think I needed that. I think I needed just a break in terms of just being able to zone out and just enjoy content that I enjoy. For this evening, I'm going to be putting on this lotion by Tree Hut. It's the Cinnamon Dolce scent, and gosh, I love it. I am a Cinnamon Dolce lover. I don't care what anyone else says. I don't care if it's overhyped. I love this scent so much. And I remember when there was like a season when they weren't making this scent anymore, and I was heartbroken, devastated even. And then when it first came out, they had like a body wash, and I never got the body wash. I just got the body scrub, which I love, but I definitely did miss out on that initial release of the body wash. So I went and bought it this year round, to make sure I don't miss out on it. So I got the body lotion, the body wash, and the body scrub. I have the whole collection, and there's no regrets. I love it so much. I do feel like this is more of a fall scent, but I use the body scrub year round. So even though in my mind it can be a fall scent, I do think of it as okay for like a year round gourmand. And then a while ago, I got this Eau Dwell travel size perfume in my diptyque, sampler set. And initially I didn't really like it. I appreciate it, but I didn't really love it. It has like this spicy hint to it. But I don't know, maybe it's like the maturity of time, especially with different scents and the gourmands that I'm getting into. I'm really appreciating this scent a lot. I know it was recommended by Melissa, Malissa, or Beware of Pity, or the Post Office Girl, depending on the format you're on, TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube. She loves the diptyque perfume house, so I trust her taste and scents. So I gave it a try. Initially, didn't really love it, but now as I'm kind of like using it more, it's getting more adjusted to my pH. I really do love both Eau Rose and Eau Dwell. I do like L'Eau Papier, but it has to be a specific moment where I wear it. I usually wear it for bed, and it has to not be a lot. It has to just be a little, like 1 or 2 spritz. Too much makes me feel nauseated, but I do appreciate L'Eau Papier. So as I was getting ready for this evening, I was just kind of thinking about my fitness journey and just my life after getting diagnosed with a lot of different things, chronic illnesses, mental health issues, and I kind of just was mourning the life I kind of aspired to in like 2023, 2024, the life I kind of really worked hard for. And not to say that that's all out the window, God's plan is still an authority, but I've kind of just been trying to allow myself to accommodate based on my needs. So that looks like across the board with like my physical health, my mental health, and my spiritual health. I feel like I tried from about 2024 to this year, trying to just push myself as much as I can. And even if that means like I don't feel good, I would just go to the gym. If that means I wasn't feeling good mentally and I was like having panic attacks, I'd push myself through like a work shift. And it's making me realize that I really need to take this season and focus on my mental, emotional, and physical health and stop pretending that there isn't a problem. I think that has been my biggest downfall for the last 2 years, is just pretending that it's not there and not accepting that this is just a season that God's allowing me to be in, even though I don't know why. So I'm learning to just accommodate and actually listen to and care for my body. So I am going to give myself grace in the season. And in a vlog I made early this year, in January of this year, I felt God put the word grace on my heart. And I don't think that's a coincidence. And I really need to just hone in on what my body, my spirit, my mind needs. And it might be unconventional, but I think it's just what's going to have to happen. But yeah, that's kind of some of the thoughts I've been having lately. And I think I just wanted to share it with you guys. I try to be as transparent as I can here on this channel. And I really do love YouTube. I love these vlogs. They have a special place in my heart. I think adulthood deserves an instruction manual, because this morning I was just like thinking about like, how am I supposed to stay healthy, stay mentally sane, stay close with God, keep up with my hobbies, take care of my chores, work a 9 to 5, and then Lord willing, I have children. Oh my gosh. Like, and then feed them, feed myself. And then I just kind of like had like a little mini meltdown. But we're hanging in there. I did just spend a couple hours deep cleaning the apartment. I did some short form content because that's a priority for me right now, is making content for y'all. So I feel pretty accomplished. I think I did pretty well. Anyways, enough about that. I did want to comment. I did start reading Flesh, but just knowing with my discernment and the type of books that I enjoy, I know I'm not going to finish it, so I'm going to end up returning it. It's just not my cup of tea. I know the first couple pages just talked about something that I'm just not comfortable with. There's just some things like, use your own discernment. I just know this book isn't for me. So I did switch over, and I am still reading The Summer of Second Chances, which is a YA romance fiction novel. So I'm excited to transition over to something a little bit more lighthearted because this one seemed a little bit dark already. So I'm going to return it and focus on reading this and hopefully be able to like give some updates. I know I used to post a lot of book reviews when I first started this channel, but the thing is, it's kind of hard being consistent with book reviews because you kind of have to keep up with the amount that you're reading with the amount that you're posting. I just can't read that quickly or read enough to be able to make content every week about a book. I mean, I guess I could, but as I just complained about a minute ago, it's just not possible. I will say I do miss journaling and doing like all my other like fun things like writing. I haven't wrote a Substack article since May. I do want to write an article here soon. I've been trying to think about what I want to write about. I am trying to value the creative process of creating quality art rather than just posting whenever or just like writing whatever or just like reading whatever. I want to be intentional about what I produce and what I consume. Because like even with the Substack articles, I originally wanted to post one every week and it's just not possible, especially if I want to write about something I genuinely care about and I just feel like a machine just producing articles here and there, whatever. And even with my reading, I want to be intentional about reading things that I actually enjoy because I have dabbled in different genres and I feel like sometimes I just waste my time reading books that I don't actually like, but because other people like, I feel like I should like really dive into it and try harder to enjoy it. But life is too short to read books you don't enjoy. So I'm going to try to be a little bit more intentional about things like that. I feel like I said that word so many times on this channel. Forgive me if it's annoying, but I kind of have to make sure I ingest it up here. Lately, I've been actually showering in the dark. So I have my lamp. This is my tableside lamp or bedside lamp. And I turn this on and then I also go ahead and light this pumpkin seed and sandalwood candle that Jess got me. So yeah, I'm gonna turn the lights off and then get in the shower. And I like to listen to this coffee shop jazz that's on Spotify, and it's incredibly relaxing. With every spin, kaleidoscope, glass bits and pieces from play. I love Drizzlicious, especially the French toast flavor. I already posted on TikTok, but I really wanted to show you guys the lip combo that I've been doing recently. I don't do lip combos like ever, so I'm really excited that this one actually looks really cute. I think it's gonna rain. It looks really cloudy. Okay, so starting off, I use this e.l.f. lip pencil. What shade is this? This is in the shade That Merlot though. That's funny. My phone ran out of storage randomly, so I had to go off camera to finish applying my lip liner. But anyways, then after the lip liner, I'll add this lipstick, like lip balm kind of thing. I'm actually not sure what brand this is. I got it as a gift, but it's so cool because it's clear and it has like this little flower on the inside. But when you put it on, it's like this pretty berry color. Just like that. Then to top it off, I'll add my favorite e.l.f. lip butter balm. This is the shade Vanilla Toffee. And voila. I love it so much. I think it's really, really cute. I do think in the future I'll get a brown lip liner because I do like more of the brown and neutral lip combos, but I think it's really cute for my first time. I will also let you guys know that I kept wearing the Edam lip balm and I actually really like it. I think it was possible that I was just dehydrated, my lips were just dry in general, but I mean, I guess if my lips are dry and it doesn't really moisturize it, is it really good? Who knows? The more I wear it, I have noticed more of a moisturizing factor to it, and I appreciate it. I do think in the future I'll get the Fig Sauce shade. I think that one would look really cute. I do like the Burnt Malai shade, but I feel like it's a little more brown than I expected. Or not even more brown, like a little bit more caramel than I expected. And I think the Fig Sauce has a little bit of that pink purplish hue to it that makes it look a little bit more cutesy. Sometimes I forget that there's literally a market attached to our apartment complex and I can literally just go downstairs and get some snacks. Which is good that I forget sometimes because it's not great for the budget or the health to just go downstairs and get hot Cheetos and sour gummy worms. But I am watching H2O, just add water. And all I needed was some snacks to add to the whole ambiance for tonight.